Guys who did something stupid for a girl, what did you do? I got on my bicycle and rode 18 miles to see my GF. My girlfriend lived 28 miles away. If you haven't done the math yet, my tire popped at 18 miles. I knew this guy that was breezing through a 3-year electrotech college course while the rest of us struggled. I tried to talk some sense into him about this girl he was seeing. Left hand raising a finger for each con. She's addicted to crack. Her uncle is in the mob and he has a questionable relationship with her. She has a kid. She's pressuring you to drop out and support her. You're throwing away your future. Right hand, rose. She's incredibly hot. He dropped out. Tim, you're an idiot. She crashed her bike going down a paved road, so I did the same to impress her, or to make her feel better. I really don't know my reasoning. She landed in the ditch. I did not. When I was 20, I was dating a girl my own age and was absolutely in love with her, for a while. For Valentine's Day, I brought home a large sheet of cardboard from work and cut it into a giant heart. I bought a red sweatshirt and some various paints, and made my most embarrassing outfit to date. I painted the giant heart red and cut out an O in the middle. I wrote on the heart, "Will you be mine?" Then wrote Valentine on the shirt. I painted my face red, stuck it through the hole in the cardboard, and then showed up at her job to surprise her. Fortunately, she thought it was cute. So did her gay coworker. Not me, but back in middle school a friend of mine made a graffito on the wall of a girl's house in the middle of the night, saying he loved her. He misspelled her name. Edit, I didn't know the singular of graffiti is graffito. Thanks guys. Traveled an hour and a half multiple times a week to go see her. She never did the same for me and she eventually ghosted me. It was probably one of the most pathetic and cringy times in my life, but I learned a lot from it. Edit, it's crazy how many replies and DMs I'm getting from both men and women that have experienced almost the exact same thing. Best advice I have for anyone going through this is never go the extra mile for someone who doesn't or wouldn't do the same for you. It's never worth it. Enrolled in the same UNI, she stopped talking to me 2 weeks later. Frown. Wrote a think poem in a Word document and emailed her. Smartphone contract. 2 years, €45 monthly. After 6 months she left me. Now I have 2 phones and €70 to pay every month. Grew my hair long because she asked me to. She stopped going out with me. I kept growing it, and wasn't successful with women until I got it cut. This girl I really liked ages ago didn't really know who I was. I gave her a Wii for her birthday and it was probably the creepiest thing ever to her. I thought it was a surefire way to win her heart, get married and all the Disney crap. Jumped over a fire pit and ruined my right knee. Doctors were amazed I ever managed to walk, let alone have full use. A girl was leading me on, but also being obvious about it. I was stupidly believing I could change her ways and get her to actually date me. She had revealed she always wanted a giant teddy bear. So for her birthday/Valentine's Day I bought a giant bear costume from Amazon and like 90 roses. The idea was one for every day I had known her. Creepy and cringy if looking back. Anyhow, she called me drunk the night before and screamed mean sh at me, and I finally broke down and told myself she was a shitty person, because she always was terrible to me, and I let myself think I could change that because I was desperate to not be alone. In the end I created a sign that said free bear hugs and roses for Valentine's and wore the bear suit onto our college campus on Valentine's Day to give away all the roses. It made so many people happy that it was one of the best things I've ever done. So many hugs and girls were crying because they didn't have to feel so alone on a shitty commercialized holiday. It was cool. Plus the football players all took a flower and hugged me, which was surprisingly wholesome. Moved across the country to go to a university near her. She dumped me 4 weeks later. P.S. My life turned out great as a result of my decision to attend this school, so it has a happy ending. Back in elementary school, a girl asked me to be her bodyguard. I said yes and got beat up the next break by 5 boys. In high school, I saw a girl I liked walking with her friend. My genius brain decided I needed to impress her, so I decided skipping backwards and saying some quip would make me noticeable for sure. I started skipping backwards and said better get to class. I attempted to turn around while skipping and almost face planted but caught myself. I sped walked to class and never spoke to her again. I let another kid punch me in the face. It worked. Edit, holy sh, gold and silver. Of course the first time I get either is on a comment about me getting punched in the face. Anyways, a lot of people were asking for context, so I'll give a short version. This kid was trying to impress this girl by trying to start a fight with someone. I know this girl didn't like violence, so I told him that he could punch me in the face but make it look real. The girl saw it and immediately started yelling at him, then came to see if I was okay, and I spent the rest of the day talking to her and feeling like an absolute genius. Edit 2. We were like 9 years old. In elementary school, when I walked by this girl I liked, I would pretend to chew gum and crack my knuckles cause I thought I'd look cool. Getting up from the bleachers to play dodgeball, I tried to pull my sweatpants off while yelling "let's do this." Ended up yanking off everything, boxers and all. Was in a long distance relationship with her. Flew back for Valentine's Day, turned up with flowers. To see her through the window, sitting on the lap of her ex. Like and subscribe for more content. And remember to check out Reddit.